What's going on YouTube modeling community? Pappy here at West Georgia Rods and Customs again. Wanted to told y'all that I was going to do another video tonight for the tribute build to our good friend AriesStyrene's companion Bella. I tell you, I knew back in June when we got wind of that she had passed. We knew that she had been battling cancer, but I had not known. I did not know that she. It was, I was hoping for the best, which we all do for anybody that's having to fight that dreaded battle. Uh, but to hear, we heard that we had to hear through the modeling community that Andrew let us know that she had passed, and it really hurts, hurt to know. I mean, when I think of AriesStyrene, I always think of, always Andrew's always talking about his Bella, and it's just like, when I speak. I speak of, everybody thinks of Pappy. Everybody thinks, well, Vicky's not too far behind. And no, she's not. Vicky's the rock that, she's my rock, and I know Bella was Andrew's rock. And he it just, you lose a loved one, it's terrible. And there's not nothing too much you can say except for got you in our thoughts and our prayers. And I definitely have been. Our good friend Jeff Ciacanelli, old ferret boy over there, and Brian Gugamos, Mr. BG himself, they are hosting this tribute bill to both these two fine women, Veronica and Bella. And I want to tell y'all a little story that when I first came on into the YouTube community about 6 years ago, I got into a live stream one night. First live stream I ever got into, and Andrew was in here. He was actually on the video, and Andrew was probably one of the first ones. Andrew used to comment. He commented a lot on my builds, really, and I really appreciate that. And then when we started doing a lot of the live streams, I got to know him better. We started conversing a lot. But every other, that's when you would learn, that you'd start learning about companions when you start spending more time, chatting with each other. And he always spoke very highly of Bella. One of the things that she, when I started using a lot of the Tamiya paint, which over the years I've called it everything from Tamiya to Tamiya. But Tamiya is the actual correct pronunciation of the brand, Tamiya Paint, or Tamiya Hobbies. And anyhow, we was in a live stream one night chatting back and forth, and the conversation came up about paint. And of course, I was speaking kudos about the Tamiya line, and Bella chimed in and said, "I'm proud of Pappy. He's the only person on YouTube or any of the hobby channels that knows how to correctly pronounce Tamiya." And I often think of that, and I really, it really makes me smile each time I think of that. That was a good time that we had on the chats. Another thing that I did not know, I know her and Andrew had a fond love of Jeeps. I know they went out on a lot of Jeep outings. And but I did not know that she was fond of the Volkswagen Beetle, which is why I am building this Beetle in tribute to her. I've never actually built a Beetle. I think I had the Herbie the Love Bug kit when I was a kid, but I never built any others after that. And I'm sure that Herbie the Love Bug kit was a glue bomb if I built it back then. But this time I'm gonna do this, and they were her and Andrew both would always comment about the Pappy Red that I used and that I spray on a lot of my builds. And of course I'm gonna be using the Tamiya line. This is the this is the TS49 bright red, and the Tamiya pink primer that I used to make that red really pop. So I'm going to be spraying this old doodlebug that color, and we'll be using the Pegasus slots right here on this. I'm going to slam it down. Interior, hadn't really thought a whole lot about it, but Another thing that Andrew shared with us, and I've kind of known this, she was very passionate about photography. When I started doing I started taking a lot of my photos of my own builds with, as far as here in the hobby shop. They were always both giving me tips and techniques as far as with lighting and things like that. I learned what when I was photographing things, as far as with my lighting being direct, indirect, having a hot spot. I didn't know what the heck a hot spot was. I thought a hot spot was just for a Wi-Fi, but I learned that through both her and Andrew, that a hot spot is basically you got too much light on one area and it's causing it to look like it's shining or it's on fire or it's glowing, and how to dull that light down. So, we learn something from everyone in this community, whether it's about model related or photography related, things like that. And that was that's something that I take with me, that her and Andrew both shared with me about photography. And I know Andrew and I, we've shared a lot over the years as far as in regards to politics, to military, things like that. And sometimes we don't always see eye to eye. And I take that and I put that behind me now, and think back. Life's too dang short to be mad at each other. And regardless of our politics or what we agree, what we don't agree on, this right here, this is what we both, all of us agree on. These models are something that we're all passionate about, and this is what I want to do, as far as I want to show my appreciation, not just to Andrew, but to Bella, and as well as I want to big thank you to Jeff and Brian for hosting this for these two fine ladies. But Andrew, I hope you approve of this. We'll get started on it this weekend. Hopefully, as long as I told everybody, or I told on my video from last night, I've taken all my builds off. Anything that's God's honest truth. This bench is cleared off. This is probably the cleanest it's been a while. But I wanted to push everything to the side and get started on these. And I tell you, Andrew, again, my sympathy to you. And we're here for you, brother. But this bill, Andrew, this is for Bella. So, folks, remember, if you can dream it, build it. God bless y'all. Andrew, God bless you and your family, Bella. Peppy out.